What is up, you guys? My name is Taxon. This is my channel, Yuhp, Dragon Ball Super Card Game Things, and today we're going to be watching a battle between King Vegeta and the Ultimate Deck Towa. I decided to do something a little bit different with this video, so I did this in point of view, so you get to see what's in my hand at all times, what I'm doing, and when I'm making these decisions, why I'm making these decisions, and basically, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's going to be a little different and a little new, so if you don't like it, I want you to leave it in the comments below. If you do like it, leave it in the comments below. If you're new here, drop a sub for me, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the battle.
Yuhp, DBSCG things.
Welcome back to Yuhp, Dragon Ball Super Card Game Things, guys, and my name is Tex, and this is a battle between King Vegeta and Towa Ultimate Deck. I will be piloting this video through my point of view playing King Vegeta. This is a deck profile that I've posted up on my channel. If you have not seen it, please feel free to check out the description below. I have posted a link to the video in which I have this deck's profile in. So basically here we're mulliganing for our first hands. I see my field card, which you need. I grab it. I also see check lands I'm thinking about grabbing, but I'm going to mulligan them. But the only thing I decide to keep here is my Vegeta 4 cost. That has an auto. When he's tapped to rest mode with an alliance skill, I can deal 1 damage to opponent. So see, I'm shuffling here back 4 cards into my deck, keeping just my field and that Vegeta, because I do not want to whiff on that Vegeta. That Vegeta is my main win con for this deck. So here I'm drawing back to 4, get my hand back up, and then I'm going to pull out 8 life. So my brother playing the Towa Ultimate deck did roll high in this battle, so he's going to go first. Set out his 8 life. He's putting the active player card. If you don't know what that is between us, guys, it's just a little card that says active player with Broly on it. It has an arrow that aims towards his feet, basically pointing at whoever's turn it is. So I aimed it at him. He's charging the energy. He's going to have to go ahead and activate that Towa, or the Dark Dragon Ball from the Towa Ultimate deck. Look at the top 7. Choose a non-black Zeno card to his hand or deck Broly. Looks like he's grabbing the 3-drop slug. Or the 2-drop slug, I meant. Shuffling up his deck, giving it to me for the cut, cutting it back. Leaving a lot of cards on my mat. And then he's passing it back to me. I'm going to draw for turn. Looks like I pulled a check land. I'm alright with that. I'm going to charge multi first turn just because I'm alright with chilling my first turn. I never really play anything anyways. I go ahead and activate my main. If you don't know his activate main, it's rip a life and look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Add a King Vegeta's Dynasty field card or a saying that's the color of green or red to your hand. So I decided to grab my 5-drop Vegeta that's going to hit the field and allow my other Vegeta to follow. So out of hand in my hand, I'm going to swing into his leader. And I will just leave it at 10. It looks like he's going to take that hit, dropping him down to 7. I'm going to pass it back to him. So he's drawn for turn. Keeping it spicy. So his turn's probably going to be pretty simple. He's going to swing, probably rip a life and draw a card, or just draw a card and then tap 1 and play out the 2-drop slug and pass turn because he's going to want to get that 9-drop out as early as possible. So here he's swinging. It looks like I'm prepping to combo up to 20, goes the drop, comes the field. I really only did that so that I can combo him out later on and get him in my drop area immediately so that I can use my field card effect. So here I top deck my proxy version of the field spell. I charge my check land Broly, tap 2, toss out my non-proxy version of the field spell. He allows me to play a 2-cost green or red same with his skills negated, so I would play the Goku, and then I draw 2 cards off the rest of the skill. It also has a permanent that if my opponent's at 2 or more energy, I can awaken. So first, before I do that, I rip a life, use his activate main, look at the top 5. Here I see the not the Vegeta, but the Super Saiyan 3. And I was thinking about grabbing him, but I was like, oh, I already got one. He's hitting field no matter what. So I just grab another Vegeta. Shuffle up, pass it for a cut. And then I awaken. I get to stand 1, draw 1 card. Because I have the field spell in play and it has permanent. If my opponent's at 2 or more energy, I can do that. So I go ahead and awaken. Normally here I would just activate his spell, put a Gohan Youth in the field, but I don't have a Gohan Youth, so I'm looking for another card that I can play from my hand that's going to add more pressure. It looks like I have my board clearing card. That card, normally I would just tap 2-1. It's really for clone tokens. I use that a lot for a Booney and like meta cooler tokens if someone plays that Unison anymore. Basically, you choose up to 4 costs and remove him, but I played him with his skills negated, so he's just a 16k body. I'm just playing him for extra pressure because I don't have the Manila cards in my hand that I normally would play. So here he's going to go ahead and block with his blocker and then activate his skill. When he's removed from a skill or KO'd in battle, he can tap 1 and then play a 9-drop slug from the deck. So that's what he's going to go ahead and move right into. Starting things off very, very spicy with the Towa deck. That's always very good to get out early game. So here I'm reading my leader skill, making sure I didn't miss anything I was supposed to do. So swinging into his leader. Looks like he's going to go ahead and block it. He uses his auto. Once he activates blocker, he can stand back to active mode. And I ask him if he's blocked, and he's like, yes, so I'm going to combo. I want to get rid of this card as fast as possible. I hate this 9-drop. He's so sticky. Once he gets on the board, he stays for a while, and he gets stops 2 attacks every turn. He's just annoying. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to try to get rid of him now. I'm at 15 with 2 super combos. I go up to 35, and I rival out my Goku. It looks like I'm immediately going to go ahead and activate his battle. It discards one of my opponent's combos and then +5s to one of my Unisons or battle cards. I'm just going to +5 to my Manila Goku for the turn. Make him a 15k. It looks like he's going to super combo out of my 35k attack. He's 25, 35, and 40 to keep his slug alive. So one of those came from hand, so one goes to drop and the other one comes back into field. Swinging in with a 15k Goku card. Here he takes the 15k. I'm looking at my hand, I'm like, man, I don't got much. So here I'm like, alright, I'm just going to swing in this double striker. He's probably going to end up blocking it. But it looks like he didn't end up using his leader's self-awakening, so right here he decides best idea is just to go straight for the awakening turn next turn, so he takes the double strike. Draw this card for turn. If you guys are enjoying this point of view battle, please leave in the comments below. I thought this was a very unique and cool idea. And plus I really wanted to showcase my Vegeta deck for you guys. Someone left in the comments that they wanted to see it in action, so I decided this is the deck and the battle to do my first POV in. If you guys like it, let me know. If you don't, I won't make it anymore. So it's all up to you guys. You guys choose the content. Alright, so here he played out his Towa card. This is from the expansion pack, or the expansion box, the anniversary box. No, it's the expansion pack 14 or 15. I can't remember which one it was. But anyways, he plays her. She has an activated mana for tap 2. You can play out a 3 cost or something like that. I'll put the skill up on screen for you guys so you can see. But here he's going to activate the ball. Look at the top few cards of his deck. Add himself a non-black Zeno card. Looks like I got a relatively fat hand. If I would have, actually it's not even time yet. Normally I would have my Gohan on field, so going into my turn 3 I would get everything popping for his alliance skill, but unfortunately I did not pull into my Gohan early game, so that's where I'm at with that. So it looks like he opts to grab the 6 cost Zeno Geneba. He's going to tap 2, activate her effect that allows him to play the 3 cost. If she discards the ball, so he discards the ball, plays the 3 cost. He's reduced by 3, but he's really a 4 cost. Or he's reduced by 1, he's really a 4 cost. here he's gonna swing into my lead, I believe, with him, and I'm gonna decide to warp my 2-cost Trunks and Vegeta card, because his auto is I warp a card or I let him stand in energy, and something else, I can't remember exactly what it is. I'll put it on the screen for you guys, but I didn't want that to happen, so I warped the little 16k beater. I activate battle there and put him up to 20, and then combo one more from hand to keep him alive, because my alliance cards are essential for my dex win count. I need those so that I can do burn damage. And he only has 4 life left, so getting 1 burn damage off with him is good. So he's going to opt to tap 1 energy, use his evolve for his 4 cost, it stands into active, and then draws 2 cards. And then it's a 25k dual attack crit. Put it up on the screen for you guys. Swinging into my lead, I believe, here, because he wants to put on pressure. So I just take it. That's my check land on my life. Sucks for me. Swings into my Goku. He wants to take some more pressure off my board. Here I decide, you know what, just combo out this. Keep him alive. 25 to 30. Swinging into my Goku again. And here I kind of feel stupid because I did what I could to keep that card alive, but I don't think I'm going to be able to combo. Takes me a second here, I believe, because I want to do math. I'm like, alright, I gotta activate battle, I can give him +5, this and that, this and that. But everything in my hand is a +1 10k combo, and I'm not risking it for the biscuit and dropping my rival Vegeta. So here, I just let him die, and then I go into my next turn. Thinking about it real hard. Yeah, see, so I activate battle, and then I look at my hand, and I'm like, no, it's just not worth it. Trying to get whatever to make it work. So I let him go. He passes his turn back to me. I get to stand everything in my areas to active, and then draw a card. Pull into another Goku, Piccolo, thank the Lord. Here I don't have very many mono colors, so I charge out my after image. If I didn't get critted from the Geneva, I would have ended up pulling one for my life, so I would have just had an extra check land if you're wondering if it's hard. Normally I do have check lands in my hand. So here I use my leader's effect to play Goku with his skills negated again, and then I draw a card. It looks like I drew into another one of my burn damage Gogetas. So now I know that all I gotta do is get him on board, and I'll automatically get a damage. Here I'm thinking, what's the best way to play out my turn? So here I swing into his leader with just the 15k attacker. Swing leader to leader. He doesn't negate, so I go ahead and I use my super combo for my drop. I tap 1 red. I rival my Gogeta. And then I wait for his response. He has no responses. And then once I declare that he's played, I'm allowed to throw out my Gogeta, my other Gogeta. That comes out when I play a 5-drop. I forgot to do my auto on my Vegeta. My brother reminds me in like 3 seconds. And so yep, I choose his Towa. He's like, oh, I thought you were going to pick one of my big boys. I'm like, no, he only KO'd like a 4-cost or 5-cost or like something like that. So I play out those 2 cards, and then I leave my attack at 25. Looks like he's going to take it, dropping himself down to 3. So now I got a lot of my board established. I got boom, boom, tap 2, play out him with a rival, has no responses, so I'm going to have to swing. Negate or not, right now I know I'm guaranteed a damage, so I'm not stressing. I basically just paid 2, or I paid 3 for a burn damage. I didn't know that I was going to survive next turn, but I figured he's going to want to clear my board before killing me, and I'm at 5 life, so I'm feeling comfortable tapping myself out going into the next turn. So he goes ahead and uses a super combo, draws a card. And gets that. So he saves himself from the attack, but still had to take the burn damage. Still has 2 20k double strikers swinging, so here I'm going to swing in with this little guy at 10k beater. I basically just swing with him to use his battle phase to plus up. Yep, Gogeta, make him a 25. So that he's a bigger threat, and now I still have these 2 other attacks. So he's gonna block here, stand him up, swing, block here, so now he has the 25. I messed up there. I really should have swung the 25k first so that he just dived in and had the 20k going in. So basically that's what I had for my turn 3. I passed it back. Normally I would have drew 2 and had him as a crit attack if I would have had my free play Gohan on field, but I still haven't drawn into one yet. Sometimes that's the way RNG works, guys. But anyways, I'm still on target for getting a lot of burn damage off. I got him down to 2 health. I know that as long as if I survive this turn, I'm getting my 4-drop on field. And I know that if he's not smart enough to get rid of my Gogeta right now, I insta win, because I'm gonna tap 4, play out Gohan within Gohan's alliance skills. Gohan says that your opponent can't play battle cards with 20k power or less or something like that without burning a life. And then also when I activate Alliance, it just burns a life. And then if I use that Gogeta says that when he's tapped the rest with an Alliance skill, it burns a life. So basically with just those 2 cards, I'm dealing 2, which is his last 2 life. Negate or not, I win. So here he's passing over his cut. He's got his 2 critical 25ks on board that he can play. I was lucky enough to kill off the slug, so that's not a threat to me no more. So basically here he taps 2, being smart about it, he wants to leave himself some negate energy. So he goes ahead and does his little plus minus or whatever. He puts his Sinnoh card, he shows it to me. Sinnoh card, put it on his deck, draw a card. So he gets his draw, decide on what's best to do. Swinging in. I don't know where he's swinging at. Oh, lead. Taking the crit. Oh, there's my Gohan if I needed. Swinging into my Gogeta. Looks like he wants to take some pressure off my board. Smart man. Let him go. Wrong Gogeta, bud. Swinging at that Gogeta. Now this is where he made a good play. So basically here I'm looking at my hand. I'm like, alright, this is where I messed up. I only got 5k power in my hand, and then I got my activate battle from that. So that's only 15 power. His leader gets +5, brings him up to 20. I'm lucky enough that he does not combo from his hand, and I only need to use him. So I just combo, stand everything in my board to active, draw my 1 card. It's not a multi, or it is a multi, so I just charge my extra Gogeta. Go tap 4, not even scared. I know there's no responses for him. Swing lead. My brother doesn't even realize what's going on. He's like, alright, Gohan, I know I got Topo to stop his turn. So he's doing Topo. He's going to pitch 1 for his effect because I did not respond to him. Or he pitches 1 for his counter no matter what. Comes into play, I can't swing no more, but I still have Alliance. I activate him, boom, burn 1, and then his skill, burn 1. So with both of those skills, I just ended up burning 2, and that's game for me. King Vegeta takes it. Drop a like and sub for me, guys.